me so lots of things. First of all, that you will never know when you will die. Thank you for heart. Because, you know, like, he died in age of 22, so no one knows, and no one could predict that this young guy, you know, he was military. He was successful military. At the same time, he did quite lots of success in his career. And I could never imagine that my cousin will die in age of 22. So for me, it was really tough. And at the same time, even right now, I'm talking about all these things. So for me, it's really painful, you know, to share this experience. At the same time, you know, I realized, so the life is so short and the death is so unpredictable. That means, you know, I need to do whatever I think is right for me. And whatever I really want, not to postpone, because I'm such type of the person, I'm always postponed everything. I'm saying like, oh guys, not today, so maybe tomorrow I will do this, but not today. But generally, the one thing this war learned me and taught me, so not to postpone anything, because you couldn't know like if you will be alive today or not. At the same time, one of my followers, one of my friends from TikTok, it was in April generally, it was so cold, you know, like, and I always seated, you know, and I sneezed many times. And he wrote to me like, Kate, I have one volunteer, just don't be angry with me, so if you want, you know, she can send you some blankets. I said like, no, I don't need the blankets, like, what I will do with the blankets? I can buy the blankets alone. But he said like, Kate, she's a volunteer, generally that's her job. So, and I will be super thankful if you accept these blankets. So as a result, I thought like, oh, there is nothing wrong. Maybe really, yeah, I need some extra blankets. It was really cold in April. And the most time in April, you know, I stayed also in my bunker, let's say so, in my shelter. So I really needed this blanket. So, and the result, you know, I met this amazing girl, you know, she's a volunteer, and she had a brother who was in the front line, Andrew. So, and today, you know, I got the news that Andrew is not alive anymore, because Andrew was in Kherson, and yeah, generally he was killed yesterday. So for me, and I know this Andrew, I talked with him, so for me it was like, that's crazy, you know, that was his brother, like, and he's not alive anymore. So after that, you know, one more time I realized, so these things is not a gaming, because there are quite lots of people thinking like, oh, that's like Kate gaming, she's like gaming, she loves to make some attention, she always want to get the attention from the people, that's why she's sharing such, let's say, touching stories, because what Kate just wanna is that Kate's wanna attention. But in reality, like, writing this story, you know, I realized her pain, and at the same time, you know, one more time, I realized, you know, the life is so, let's say, unpredictable, and no one of us, you know, can be sure what will be next. At the same time, I'm sitting here and doing the live streaming, and I couldn't know, like, if the Russian will kill me tomorrow or not, if any Russian spy maybe will kill me because of saying too lots of truth. Yeah, cherish every moment. So that's why, guys, you know, luckily I wish none of you will have such experience as I had in my life. At the same time, I really wish you to cherish every moment, yeah, not to be afraid doing any good wills, because the people saying like, you know, like, where Katie wars generally when it was war in Afghanistan. But generally I sent the money when it was war in Afghanistan, and I have the proofs. So I have the receipts, you know, I can search in archives and find the receipt, you know, I sent to some charity organization in Afghanistan. By the way, I don't know, like, if they use the cost or not. So unfortunately, the problem with this charity organization, the main problem, just because you couldn't know, like, if this money go into the right hand or no. That's why, you know, I'm always saying, like, if you know anyone in person, so always better to send money directly, like, not to be afraid to send money, I don't know, to your friends from the Ukraine, not to be afraid to send the money to your employees in Ukraine. So that's the best thing, yeah. But when in general was the war in Afghanistan, I also did some small help. So at the same time, you know, I couldn't stay away. I couldn't stay and saying like, I don't care. So that's not my behavior. That's against my nature. So always, you know, I'm trying to show any respect to the people, at least to give any small help. So that's my character. At the same time, you're lucky quite lots of people of you will never, I believe, will never see the war. And at the same time, never saw war, you know, the same time. So